Welcome back.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, nice.
We're in space.
Starting off with an immediate cutscene. Is the Hilbert effect
differential boundary
like not a thing anymore?
910E.
Or is it just a
Yeah, no
bug?
one's talked about it in like 2 games.
No, sis. Why are they here?
Shion, there's no time. Head straight for the coordinates.
I got it. Are you ready, KOS-MOS?
Initialization complete. Safety released.
We're in range.
Oh boy.
Do it anytime, KOS-MOS.
Acknowledged.
They just got caught in it.
Oops.
What the hell? What's going on? Oh no! Even KOS-MOS can't disturb it.
Oh no!
Chief, maybe this is beyond us.
Just believe in KOS-MOS. It's all right. I know that she'll be able to do it.
Everybody join hands and say, I
Setting weapon coordinates to
believe.
maximum output.
Why didn't you start off with maximum output?
Serious.
It's working?
All right.
Hey, Ubicore.
Oh, maybe that's why they broke.
Oh yeah! Going in.
Hey, Ubicore. Hurry!
Reminds me. Oh, bad.
I thought I was just
What'd you say?
hurry! Because it was closing.
Reminds me of the rings from The
The
Expanse.
craft had penetrated the hypersphere. The surface fissure is
I'm gonna watch some more of that tomorrow.
Gnosis swarm
I think
surrounding
more
space
episodes come out tomorrow.
disappeared.
Didn't they already come out? I thought they came out a couple days ago.
Lost from radar. All communications are cut off.
I saw the first 3.
Oh, is it kind of a gradual thing?
It's too early.
Hey,
to
what's up,
celebrate.
Circuitry?
The Gnosis probably
We
vanished
went
before
in.
to pursue them. The real challenge starts now.
I'm sure they'll manage. We just have to believe in them.
KOS-MOS always okay.
You sure are infatuated with her. Is it regret from the time when you still wore a mantle of flesh?
What?
Or is it because of ambition you still hold? So now you're going to use the daughter in place of the imperfect mother? The maiden who invites the spreading gnosis? You're one heartless bastard. And it's not like you don't know what this is going to cause.
It is necessary for the new world. Is your cloak just a decoration?
It's clothes.
I don't like the idea of that thing as the womb, but whatever. I'll give you a hand.
If I get a white snake circuitry, absolutely, I would
It is beyond your...
lean heavily towards
The only
Albedo.
one who can destroy KOS-MOS.
Albedo.
Oh, really? So I guess my job is to attend to the princess's little whims.
It wouldn't really work if I got a Mexican Black King snake.
Works for me. I'll lead the entourage.
I don't like Negrito enough to name him after that.
What does a scan of the interior show?
Temperature, 18 degrees Celsius. Pressure, 0.94. Wind speed at landing point is 20 meters per second. Atmosphere is 77% nitrogen, 20% oxygen with traces of argon and carbon dioxide. The air is breathable.
What's the Elsa's position? Can we get in touch with the crew?
There's a response on the underside of the object.
I'm opening the channel.
Alright!
Little Master, thank God you're here.
Out of the way! Can't believe you're getting all excited just because they showed up.
You guys sound like you're doing just fine.
Of course. You can't run a salvage business if you let every little setback get you down.
Looks like there's a couple of exceptions to that rule.
Hey, stop goofing around and get to your posts.
We're on our way there now. Get the hangar ready for us.
Roger. We'll be waiting to welcome you.
I think I've seen a white ball python before.
Hey, Hammer!
It's the only white snake I can think of having seen before.
There should be nothing wrong with it since it's fully repaired and functioning normally. Anyway, I haven't got a clue.
If the logical drive isn't working, there's nothing we can do.
Yes, as things are now, the environmental bugs will run out of resources first. And then, we'll eventually run out of water and oxygen.
Professor?
Something in this strange land must be affecting it. We'll have to go out and have a look.
You're certain that something in this land is causing it?
It's impossible to be sure, but I think it's worth investigating.
Gotcha. Captain, get
Cool.
things ready so you can launch at any time. Don't worry, we'll have you out of here in no time.
Fix your posture, man.
He's like a hunchback.
Penguin Nerdy, what up? Quiet, you. I used to watch that show.
Blue plate, you say?
Ubercore says this is where the story starts to pick up.
Oh, I was talking about this stuff.
But like, even still, like, there's been a good amount of story either way.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Mm.
Oh. Why, thank you.
Cool. Ubercore keeps praising this game Crosscode. Have you heard of it, Ben, much?
Crosscode? No, I don't think so.
Yeah. It's like a Secret of Mana type of game.
Oh. Okay.
It looks really nice. It looks really nice. Oh, that's way up your alley then, Ben, with insanely hard puzzles.
Nah.
You should probably get it for the Switch.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot that it was an MMORPG. I forgot that you said that. That's not typical for me to latch onto a game like that. That's an MMORPG. But it really does look good, from what I've seen.
Okay. Is it newish or not so much?
Oh, look. Crosscode. Came out in 2015.
Oh, okay. I don't think we have any new weapons or anything that we can get. Yep, that's it.
Oh. So it's, that's the narrative, as opposed to actually being one. It's a narrative of being in an MMO.
Oh, okay.
Odd. And interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it great having things to buy?
It is.
And sell off. sec. I'm gonna turn my fan on. It's super hot in here all of a sudden. Whoa. Yes. So what day are you leaving to your parents?
Me?
Yep.
Oh, no, I'm going to my sister's.
Oh, your sister. Sorry. Yeah.
But I'm not sure yet. Maybe Wednesday morning?
So you think we might have just like probably just next Tuesday, and before you have to take off for the holidays?
I think so. Next Tuesday.
That'll work for
and
me
then
anyway.
Pick it up in the new year.
Yeah, we'll pick it up in the new year once I've moved. Shouldn't be too long before I have an internet connection again, so...
Well, that should be like the
should,
first thing to take care of.
You know, right? That right after finding a place is internet. It's like having air. But, it shouldn't be more than like a week and a half at most of having to wait. Why don't we order our internet now? I don't know. We haven't decided who's gonna take the bill.
Wouldn't it all just be split?
Yeah, but like we don't all have to be on the have our name on the bill. Like I think we decided that like one of us will take that bill. Some of it, another person will take the cable bill or whatever, you know, Netflix bills that we have. But we'll split it all like evenly, but like one person will be responsible for, you know, sending the actual check off or whatever. Rock, paper, scissors, or Mortal Kombat. Yes, it would be great, Circuitry, if we had everything decided all already, but we don't. I was considering taking it just to, you know, make sure that it's a good connection too, because they're not too tech-headed.
Oh yeah, find out what options you have out there.
I'm pretty sure we just have Cox and this other one called HughesNet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Howard Hughes. I've never really heard of HughesNet before.
I've heard of Hughes.
But I know that Cox is a fairly big place, or a fairly big company.
Yeah. Yeah, see how much it would be for like a gigabit connection.
Right?
If it's offered.
It would be nice.
Oh, it's faster. Look at this thing.
Look at that. Look at it, it's trucking. It's like over twice as fast as the last one.
Yeah, look at that thing go. chains and team combos.
I ran some search circuitry with it. I put my address in for internet ISP finder, whatever, and those were the only two I found. But I don't know how good that search engine I used was. I can look into it a little better. CenturyLink's pretty good as far as I have had experience with. I don't think I've ever had coax cable before, or internet before, but friends of mine have, and I don't think that they've ever had any problems with it.
It's quite a bit of info there.
Hit it with the laser!
ES Asher, my favorite.
Yeah, the upload speed circuitry is the definitely the more important thing for me. You should see how long it takes me to upload a video to YouTube. It takes like all night. Yes. Like it literally does. And meanwhile, when we do these dual videos, me and Ben uploads it to YouTube, and it takes like fucking 10 minutes, 10 minutes at most. Like we're talking afterwards after we're done, and he's like, "Oh, it's done now." I'm like, "Motherfucker!" It's so annoying. I have to like tell my computer to not go to sleep at night so that it can finish it.
Yeah, I know. It's just a couple minutes for like, I don't know. It's maybe like a gig a minute.
Building Gaming, what up? Hi.
Hey, Gilded Gaming. It's been a bit.
That's pretty good though, gigabyte a minute. Yeah, sometimes if I have like 2 videos to upload, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I usually don't pay attention to the speed because it's generally done by the time I look at it.
Too fast to care.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's done. Like download speed, the fastest I've ever seen it go was maybe 60 megabytes a second.
Wow. Good lord. But that's not as fast as I've seen you do before, I believe.
Download speed?
Yeah.
I've never had it faster than that.
Oh no? No? Okay.
Like pretty reliably, it'll be maybe 30, because like I think just whatever service I connect to probably just caps how quickly I can download.
I mean, still, that's pretty damn fucking good.
Because like 60 megabytes a second was typically downloading drivers from NVIDIA. So I was like, oh, that goes very fast.
I just think back to like when we had a dial-up connection and we tried to download music all night. And like nowadays it's like click, done. That was a whole song. That was a whole album. It's done. Oh, you want the whole discography? Give me like 3 more seconds.
Done.
But yeah, if I try to upload 2 videos at once to YouTube overnight, I'll like wake up in the morning and one will be done and then the other one will be like 80% done.
Oof.
Yeah. I do like though that I don't have a particularly good internet connection. I mean, it's not like chintzy where it cuts out and stuff, but it's not the fastest it could be by far. And it's still like screaming, in my opinion. It's like super fast. Because I just keep thinking back to trying to get songs off Napster, you know. That gives you patience.
Oh my god, I don't even think of that anymore. Now if something's going under 20 megabytes a second, I'm like, this is unacceptable.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near that kind of spoiled. Something could be chugging along at like 2 megabytes a second, and I'm cool.
Like, oh, it'll get done, but this is slow.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I don't have those kinds of tiny download speeds at the moment. I think they're closer to like 20 or 15 or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like when you give it a test, not an actual practice.
Whoa. ES can't take it out.
At least it's faster.
Oh, we got it right.
Hell yeah.
I feel like it should have hit everybody. They can hit everybody. Assholes.
Lazord.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jin's level 3 attack? Yeah, I can't wait to get some of the more advanced moves.
Well, it seems like there's plenty of game left with your 40-hour save file.
Right. Wait, so this looks to be the right way. I want to go see what's in that other...
Want to go the not right way first. You think they'll ever port Xenoblade Chronicles X to the something more current before? I mean, because like of all the systems Nintendo's put out besides like the Virtual Boy, like the Wii U is like I'd say it's probably the least known or remembered console.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that system was classified as a failure.
Right, and I guess if a console that had, that was a failure console, had a couple of good games on it, you should try to salvage those games and put them on something else that people actually do play.
I've always been kind of curious, like, how difficult it is to port a particular game, because I imagine all the models and stuff are done, and that tends to be the most time-consuming part, I think.
I don't know. It would be interesting to see, like, a behind the scenes or something, making of port of a game. It's something that almost no one would probably ever want to watch, because it's like we're watching a making of someone else remaking a game, or making it run on something else. That's not exactly that exciting, but there are people like out there. I would want to watch something like that for sure.
I think I would like to learn about it and see how it's done.
Yeah,
the only thing I can
to make one
think of is, like, at work we have different platforms, and you compile code for them in a different way. So there's a different tool chain, there's a different middleware layer. So I imagine the same applies here. So how they speak to the hardware, they probably have to change that. There's usually like a porting layer for that.
Sure.
And how it's compiled is different.
I have seen some videos on like YouTube or something. It didn't go into like the specifics of why things were the way they are when, you know, like porting difficulties. But they mentioned a couple things here and there, and it does seem like that's probably what they're talking about, like what you just said. That stuff like that goes on.
Well, and there's obviously going to be like bugs and stuff that creeps in, just because the porting interface is
different ways that the hardware works. Yeah.
But I mean, shit, in probably maybe a quarter of the ported games that I've played, I feel like they don't care about that. I was so excited about Secret of Mana coming out. It's like I got it the day, or like I even pre-ordered it, and I don't pre-order games.
The remake.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it had massive amounts of crashing issues. Like I actually had it just straight up crash the PlayStation.
Oh no!
So I was like,
I didn't hear anything about that. I didn't hear anything about
it.
that the Secret of Mana remake was having problems.
I didn't really look it up. It's crashed on me probably like half a dozen times in the playthrough.
Do you have a Pro?
Yes.
Oh wow.
I don't know if I was playing it on the Pro at that time. It might have been the regular PlayStation 4. It looked I mean, it was the same as the Super Nintendo one.
Yeah.
Like I was okay with it, minus the crashing, because the crashing got annoying. It was marginally annoying because the game would autosave, and it did a pretty good job with that. But probably 1 out of the 6 times that it crashed, I hadn't saved in. Maybe it was like 30 or 45 minutes, so it was like it was a little bit annoying.
A lot of story stuff was going on, probably. So I heard from watching Pro Jared, one of his reviews on the game, that it's basically a one-to-one experience, pretty much. They gave it a little bit more of a combat system, like the plot and the enemies that you fight and the frequency of the fights that you have, it's all the same. So if you like the original, you will totally like the remake, apparently. That's what he said.
Oh yeah, I love the original. The one thing I never tried doing was the Mana Sword glitch. Which, that was a Super Nintendo memory corruption type of an issue.
So it's probably not a thing.
I didn't try it. Although, I'm sure at this point, like, if it was possible, it would be listed online.
If it was a thing, it would probably be because they intentionally let that happen. Like, made it like an Easter egg, you know?
Which I feel they should have. Because that was the thing to do in this Super NES version.
He, of course, says that's even more reason for you to pick up crosscode.
Okay. Most definitely. So I have the original Secret Mana for Super NES. Actually,
yeah,
you had it for the longest time.
Yeah, I just sent it back to you with those other games. Legend of Legaia.
Yep.
You're like the only person I've ever known that has owned that game.
Really? So I have that one and Part 2. I really like those games.
There's a Legend of Legaia Part 2?
Uh-huh. That was for PlayStation 2.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Wait. No, I'm sorry. What is that Super Nintendo game? fuck. It was one of the games that you let me borrow. And what I meant to say some other game. Legend of the Gaia, I think I have met some other people that have played it. Fuck. What's that game that you run around, you're that kid, and then you
oh, Secret of Evermore.
No, not Evermore. No, it's
Illusion of Gaia.
Illusion of Gaia.
Yeah.
That's the one. Thank you, Illusion of Gaia.
That's a really cool game too.
Yeah, that's the game that I've only known you to have, and it's like it's a SquareSoft game, isn't it? I think it is.
Might be. Look it up. Maybe it's like some crazy expensive game now.
Shallow. It probably is somehow.
Somehow I end up with these bizarre, obscure games which later become popular.
No, okay, it was developed by Quintet.
It's just
by Nintendo.
Worthless piece of junk now.
It is $30. Between 20 and $30.
Well, not bad.
You don't have the box for it and the instruction manual, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, yeah. Yeah, this one's not as expensive as some of the other ones that you've managed to have, but it's not no cheap ass like $5 Final Fight cartridge.
Okay, there's a thing up there. Got it.
Release the crystal. Fun.
What?
Did you miss? Or was that the only option for that?
It was probably the only option, but let's see.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Fucked up. Huh.
Locked on.
Why did it sound like they were underwater?
It did?
It did to me.
Hmm.
All of a sudden, for that last attack, it was like all like whooshy underwater.
Interesting.
The game audio for me kind of cuts out in weird ways sometimes. It doesn't completely go away, but it like loses volume sometimes. Comes back. But it's never like super annoying, so it doesn't matter. It's more like a quick butterfly mode instead of the moth. Slow, stupid moth.
Ah, I see.
Oh, that's right. I asked you before to find me some music. I have to check it out. I forgot to. Because when I'm playing Fallout, all that copywritten music that I can't play,
yeah,
translates to silence. So it's kind of boring to. I mean, I don't know if it's how boring it is. I probably would still watch something like this, but like it would be more entertaining if there was some kind of something for your ears instead of just footsteps. I figure like I could just have a YouTube playlist going on in the background while I play Fallout. Just has to be copyright free or DRM not protected or whatever. Hyper Light Drifter, cool. Circuitry, you could probably find me something or have something in mind. If you do, let me know. Like I said, I'm just looking for something that is something that won't get me dinged by DRM that I can play on YouTube while I play Fallout, so that there's something happening. Something for your ears. Cool. Thank you very much. I definitely appreciate that. I think it'll make the very many episodes of Fallout that will happen more tolerable. Yay.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Quick.
Okay. There was more exploring I wanted to do.
The branching quest tree in Fallout is insanely. There's a lot of branches. It's like you get one main quest, and in order to do that, you have to do so many other ones.
But it's not
Everybody wants
annoying?
something from you.
How many hours have you
It's
put
just
in?
kind of fun. Well, I think I've gotten 4 episodes recorded so far, and they're all like a couple hours.
Okay.
So maybe like 10 hours.
Nice.
It's not exactly super annoying, because like, I mean, you could either try to actually do like one quest specifically, just like single-mindedly, or you can just kind of wander around and do things as you come across them. And that seems to be a little bit more how the game should be played, because, like I said, if you try to like just do one thing and stay on one path, there's a lot of different things that you need to do, like just to get that one first thing done. Like, there's one mission where I am supposed to get a whole bunch of people together to like pitch in to save a town, you know, band together and defend them against defend a town against whoever the hell is attacking it. And to convince every one of those people, you have to do something for them, or have like the right enough skill, you know, to be able to convince them. And it's like, well, I can't do this yet, so I'll go off and do something else, and then you find another mission, and that mission has 3 other people that you got to do things for, and it's just everywhere. There's so many missions. The UI is kind of a problem too, but that's kind of a typical problem with Bethesda games.
Like, what's wrong?
Well, specifically, this game and all the other Bethesda games like it, like all the Morrowind or what do you call them? Elder Scroll games, that you get a lot of inventory, just a bunch of junk that you can pick up, lots of weapons, lots of ammo, lots of aid items and miscellaneous, and a lot of that stuff you want to keep and use it at a later time, you know, sell it for money at the very least. But you can't carry everything at once because you have carry weight, and once you go over your weight, you're over encumbered and you move very slowly. So you're always trying to put new stuff into your like in Fallout New Vegas. It's a motel room that you have, and you can keep all your stuff there. So there's like a safe that I keep all my stuff in, and you're putting things in, and sometimes if there's a quantity more than 10 that you're putting in, it'll give you like a window to ask how many do you want to put in. It'll autofill to all of them. You hit A for all, put all in, and then you do that. If you hit A again, you'll accidentally or on purpose, if you hit A again on purpose, you'll take everything that you were putting into that thing out.
Mm-hmm.
All of what's in that fucking case is now in your inventory.
Yeah, you mentioned that during one of your streams.
Yeah, that happens to me all the fucking time. It happens at least once a stream, it seems like. It's just really badly designed.
Wow.
Because then, like all of a sudden you're trying to put a couple pounds away because you're just a little bit over encumbered, and all of a sudden you're like 500 pounds over encumbered, and you have to slowly put everything back in. And most of those things are over 10 quantity, so you're doing a lot of hitting A to say yes for all, or put everything in. So you have to be really careful.
Is most of that stuff just crap?
A lot of it is. A lot of it for sure is.
So,
but you can go ahead.
What's the point of picking it up?
Well, so there is some stuff that's completely worthless. It's just weights that you can sell for some money, but it's not really worth it because it's too heavy. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of things like scrap metal or wonder glue or wrenches, just a lot of other random stuff that can be used to repair or create other items for crafting. So there's that, and there's a lot of animal meats and hides and stuff like that, so that you can, and plants that you can create meals from. Mm-hmm. So you want to keep all that stuff because it's better to use it, you know, as an item or something later, than to just like you can eat like a what do you call it, like a barrel cactus fruit. You can just eat one of those fruits, and it'll do you a little bit of benefit. But if you have it and combine it with some other stuff, it'll be a lot better. Obviously, that's how crafting generally works. But like, so you want all that stuff. It's not complete garbage, but you can't always just carry it around with you. So I'm always going back to the motel room to drop stuff off for later use. And just sometimes when I'm dropping shit off, I accidentally take all the contents of whatever fucking thing I'm working with. It's so annoying.
I just have to make like a mental note.
Right. Like to be very careful.
So I think that door was down here. Somewhere. I really don't like the camera.
Oh, that sounds nice. You were having a unlimited inventory.
A rough geocrystal. What is that?
Neo does not have unlimited inventory, but it's got a big inventory where you're like, I can carry everything that I need. It's not a big deal. And it's better to throw away all the stuff that you're not using anyway, turn it into Amrita, or money, whatever you call it. Soul points. But I would be interested in seeing how you play one of those games, Ben, because like I'm a complete absolute hoarder when it comes to those games. Like I'll just have my home base be covered in junk.
I probably wouldn't. I guess it depends what I could do with those items. Like if I'm ever going to use it, and if I know what rate I typically burn through items.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you probably saw some of this, like, where, if, not necessarily in Xenosaga, but kind of any RPG, I'll buy a certain, possibly seemingly odd number of a particular item, because I know, like, typically what rate I use that item at.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, maybe 5 or 10 antidotes, and that's going to be plenty.
Right. You're not going to just go right to 99.
Yeah.
No, I've noticed you do that, and you're pretty good about doing that too. But what would you do with the other stuff? Like, would you just sell it?
If it's sellable, I'd probably sell it. If I can't sell it, I would
everything is
either not pick it up,
is sellable,
or I would just junk it.
It's kind of a hard decision though sometimes because everything is sellable pretty much. So like, there's like coffee cups just laying around. You can pick those up and sell them, but they weigh a little bit more than it's kind of worth usually.
Selling it?
Like especially, no. I mean like, if you're in a room scavenging stuff, there's probably going to be more valuable things that weigh less, or you know, like it's just more valuable or lucrative to pick those up and take them back than picking up everything all at once.
Oh, right, yeah. Do you get stuff where you can carry more weight?
Yeah, you can upgrade your stats, your strength, and you can drink booze to increase your carry weight too. Our secretary walked in at the end of this convo. I was asking Ben about how he would play a game like Fallout or Skyrim or something like that, where games like that I become a complete hoarder in.
It looks like a cave.
I would think he'd be a little bit more neat about things.
I probably wouldn't hoard as much stuff.
Is that Hebrew? No, maybe it's ancient Aramaic. Behold the great... I don't know, I can't read it.
And behold, there was a great earthquake, for the angel of the Lord descended from heaven and came and rolled back the stone from the door and sat upon it.
Wow, you can read it?
No, I recognize it.
What?
They're exactly the same words that I've seen before. It was recorded and stored in Daddy's Y data.
Mizrahi's?
Look out!
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Don't you know
Laser
it's
in?
rude to come into someone's home uninvited?
Blue Testament.
Testament?
You were in the Song of Nephilim.
Oh, so you remember me. Well, isn't that nice? I find that rather interesting. You see, I remember you, too. I remember that you let me die.
Dun dun dun!
Lieutenant Virgil!
How?
Now don't get all sentimental on me. It's not like I've been hiding out here in this dump all this time just so the two of us can talk about old memories. Hardly. No, I've got business to attend to with your crown.
See, I feel for like this part, you definitely had to have had played the first one.
Yeah, you're like, who the hell's this clown?
Yeah.
Lieutenant, you're right. It's true but that was...
Like I've told you before.
Technically, KOS-MOS
all
did
your
that.
self-righteous crap makes me sick.
Junior, look at the letters on the wall.
Damn, it's already started.
Wait, what's going on?
Omni Gears?
You were riding them without even knowing about that? Oh, whoops. And you're still compelled to ride them now, huh? Now that really is funny.
What are you talking about?
It's quite simple. That is the kind of place this is to those vessels of anima that you're using.
To the vessels of anima? What the hell are you talking about?
Come on. You're not very bright now, are you? Why don't you just try using your heads a little for once?
Battle?
Well, okay then.
Battle! Whoa.
Okie dokie.
Oh, so another reason why I end up with so much stuff in my like home base in Fallout and all that, and in Elder Scrolls games as well. The merchants don't have an unlimited amounts of gold or currency, whatever, to trade with you. So they can only sell so much, or you can only sell so much to them. So after a little while, they'll get a reimbursed with the money that the base amount that they always have. So you can't always just sell all your stuff all at once.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Gradually, yeah. Unless you want to like spend an entire like 3 hours going from your base to other like various merchants to do all that. Yeah, and then a lot of times if they're out of like in Fallout, they just bottle caps,
Yep.
For money. Instead of selling my items to them for caps they don't have, I'll be like, all right, well, you can, I'll buy some ammo or whatever off of you, and we'll use the value of whatever junk I'm trading you as the caps that I would have paid you. So even if it's like a bunch of coffee cups, you can still use it to do stuff with, even though it's, you know, not much.
I love it! I can clearly feel your hatred.
Ooh, it's true.
Whoa!
Fucked it up.
I'm surprised it's not dead.
Oh, right.
For real, Penguin Nerdy. More like let the hatred trample your ass.
All better.
Tis but a scratch. I like the rapid damage readout. You know, like you can't even really read how much damage it's doing. I mean, you can see the total at the bottom, but like it reminds me of Star Ocean.
Yeah.
Where all the damage just overlaps itself. It's like, man, I just fucked that shit up. Look at all those numbers. Yeah. Ooh, motherfucker. Yeah, it's a Ubicore. It's really effective.
You think you've won? Your attacks have no.
I'm about to get some experience, so that means I won. Win.
Excellent. Wow.
Definitely everybody. If everybody leveled up, that definitely means you won.
Yeah, I was trying to end it with the special move finish so you get the bone eye.
Excellent.
Well, this is interesting. I guess there's just too many of you.
Lieutenant, you died. You're supposed to be dead. How?
How did I get here? Is that your question? Am I alive or am I dead? It doesn't really matter. That isn't even important. Then again, it's not something that I would expect you to be able to understand.
Oh, please. Enough babbling nonsense.
For real. Thank you. Damn anime villain talkery. And I have the high ground.
Is the new kid coming to crash the party?
The time has come. Or what? Were you planning on staying here forever?
That voice. Albedo?
Everybody knew it.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Albedo,
Yeah, I absolutely wanted it to happen too.
forget about me?
It's the ghost with the most. Is he just a spinal cord?
Vessel of Anima. Why? You mean you pilot ESs as well?
Joke.
No! Wait, Albedo!
Uh-oh.
What the hell? Damn! The ES isn't responding!
Neither is mine.
What the hell, damn?
The energy gain is dropping. It's going to shut down.
Output's still dropping. It's no good. Unable to sustain current levels.
That's what I tried to tell you. Like I said before, that's the kind of place this is.
He's a treasure, Ibacor. He's a treasure.
Mm-hmm. Bonk.
Damn it! We'll have to walk the rest of the way. What did Lieutenant Virgil mean by, that's what kind of place this is?
I expect the answer to that question lies ahead.
I think he's pretty much on his own side.
Albedo?
Yeah.
I think so.
It was a hell of a camera pan. Or zoom out.
Is that necessary?
Whoosh.
Stop it.
Wow, that's annoying.
Nothing here. I just wanted to look around to see if there was stuff.
You can easily farm skill points so much faster later in the game using ES battles, he says.
Ooh.
Neato.
Nah.
Yeah, that's some Cyberpunk
He gets a
2077
deagle.
camera
Nice.
work right there. Ooh.
One deagle for Junior.
It's a big gun. Leather choker. Move.
Certainly.
Usually decide on my own if I get to move. I have to answer questions.
Some no-sai.
Nice arms, bro. It's got like slinky arms. He's doing his goblin dance.
Not actually hurt it too Gonna need some type of spell that cures status ailments. Wasn't that much. Oh.
Whoa. Kill them quickly.
We'll see.
Good.
All systems functioning normally.
Salt pillar.
Why? Is it things that they formerly touched? Carrying him around?
Anti-crystal. Makes sense.
All combat system limits off.
Alter our strategy a bit.
Those seem to work really well. Oh.
Much better.
It's just a scrap.
Cannon.
Plenty of salt.
is a big area.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ubicore, how do you get the other anima attacks? Is it just something that happens in the game?
Gotta get good.
Get good.
It's probably after a certain
Oh,
level.
that's super cool.
Comes gradually, he says. Bill, it's my bridge. You got anti-crystal from a crystal. What the heck?
The one time when I want the camera to pan out. Interesting.
Oh my god, I'm like 2 weeks away from eating In and Out till I explode.
Attacking!
Most certainly.
Buster. You bought the Grandia collection, oh, that's right. I remember you telling me that. Cool.
Oh, very nice.
Hope you like it. I just typed into my phone. I was trying to find out how far it is from Phoenix to San Francisco, and I wrote in fanatical.
San Fanatical. It's most definitely too far to drive.
Yeah, it's like 12 hours almost.
Buh.
Here I am.
But to San Diego, it's pretty reasonable.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's 5 hours, 20 minutes. It's like right in between San Diego and El Paso.
You're right. I've done the San Diego to Phoenix drive before.
So what we could do, because from Phoenix to LA is basically the same amount of time from Phoenix to San Diego. So you could drive to LA, and I can meet you there. Or you could just fly to Phoenix.
I could just fly to Phoenix. It's easy enough.
San Fanatical, the Bay's best New York network. No. Sports Network. Guitar riff. That'd be a terrible DJ.
There's a Bhutan over there, which I didn't press. What is that crap? Barter item. So you can sell the salt filler. What was the blue thing, though?
It was a blue thing. Wow, we've almost got 7 hours in this already.
I know, right? It doesn't feel like it.
Not really.
feeling that would happen. Tricky game.
It's tricksy.
It tricks us. Giant room done. Oh, we're learning
What's that?
from lower level of it. Let's see.
Plonk, plonk, plonk. Yeah, I don't blame you, Ubicor. Put Cyberpunk away for at least a couple of updates.
Odd. Get away from me.
Isn't that so fucking ridiculous? That 8 megabyte size save file limit?
Oh,
Holy
dude, that was so
hell.
funny when you told me about that.
Amateur hour. Good lord.
And in all fairness, that's not something I would excuse.
Right. That's the last straw for Ben.
I just want to understand, like, how is there an 8 megabyte save file limit?
Apparently it's a bug.
No, from like a technical standpoint, I'm trying to understand how, like, why 8 megs? Like, what do they do?
Like, I feel like it wasn't intentional, like they're gonna cap it off at 8 megs and assume that it would never get any bigger than that, so like, why bother? It seems like it's just some kind of a fucked up bug. I don't know.
All systems.
Don't underestimate me!
Preemptive.
Don't do it.
There were talks of a class action. Damn.
On what grounds?
Is it warranted? I mean, I guess it probably is, because this game is completely unfinished. At the very least, for the most part, No Man's Sky was playable. It didn't crash or bug out too much. Sometimes it did. The big problem with it was that, like, people didn't get what they were promised. They were promised way more than what was delivered for No Man's Sky, but it at least worked. Sure seems like that circuitry. Seems like that's how it went down. Meh, fix it later.
That's unfortunate. Kind of like an embarrassment for that company.
I'm sure it is. It's gotta be.
Don't underestimate me!
Wow.
Don't underestimate Jen. What do you think the problems are, Ubicore, besides the bugs and poor performance?
All systems functioning normally.
Nintendo's kind of still doing cartridges. They're doing SD cards. I know you'd hate that. Nothing.
I think I might have gotten it already.
Don't underestimate me!
I imagine Ubicore some of that stuff, if enough people realize that that's a problem, they'll update the decision trees and all that stuff, branching plots. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, read-only SD cards absolutely could be a thing if anyone cared.
All systems functioning normally.
That's what I was thinking too, Ubicore, the atmosphere of the game, and like, if you imagine it running like it should, it looks like it could be a pretty damn cool game. You would fucking hope so after almost a decade of development.
Whew, right?
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Hello. Welcome back. We start again.
It continues.
It was a poop. Well, that was one big pile of shit.
I think we have to go back. What happened?
Gravity. There's way too much of it in this room. what did you say you're taking to LA for Kang to practice on?
Oh, the 911.
Okay, yeah. That's your only manual?
Nope. Like the Evo's
Okay.
manual, the Datsun's manual.
Hell yeah.
But the Evo
is
hard to use, and
Oh.
the Datsun isn't either easy either.
I remember driving your Evo before your old Evo, and it wasn't as easy to shift as my old truck was.
Well, the clutch takes like at least 60 pounds to engage.
I do remember it being very heavy.
Mm-hmm.
What's the point of that?
I don't know. And I don't know why the Porsche's clutch is so much easier. I mean, I can't imagine it's like the pressure plate.
But I mean, like, what's the thinking behind making it more resistive? I wonder.
I don't know. There's like hydraulics associated with it, so there's no reason why it couldn't be easier.
Yeah.
But in every Evo I've ever driven, the clutches were really heavy.
It's like intentionally not wanting power steering or something like that.
Yeah. Well, like the Datsun doesn't have power steering. That's pre-power steering.
I actually do like not power steering.
Why?
I don't know. It just feels more one-to-one with the amounts of effort you're putting into turning the wheel and the amounts that the car turns.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense, but it just always felt more accurate whenever I turned the wheel of a not power steering vehicle. I mean, it's not like too hard to turn, so it's like it doesn't make me tired or anything like that. So like I like it better.
All combat system limits off.
Although I haven't gotten a whole lot of chances to drive a car that's not power steering.
Yeah, they're pretty uncommon.
Yeah.
80s sports car?
Yeah. Yeah, an RX-7 hopefully does not have power steering.
Oh, dude,
But,
if you could
I'm
get
pretty
an RX-7, oh my god.
Still want one for sure.
Those are awesome cars. They're crazy expensive, though.
Are they really?
Unless you get, like, some junker. But
I assumed that's what it would be.
well,
but
you might need to learn how to work on it on your own. I don't know if this is true, but I've heard a lot of shops aren't very familiar with rotary motors and don't want to work on them.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that too. But that's a thing. What was I saying though? Oh, you remember Mary from high school?
Remind me again?
Mary Ellis, I think her last name was. She dated Eckstein for a while.
I remember the name, but I can't place the face.
Brown face, brown hair, like shoulder length.
Sure, okay.
I don't know. There we go. She lived just down the street from me. After in the house that I moved out. I moved to after high school. She lived down the street from me, and we would hang out. Her car was it's a Malibu, I think.
Okay.
And it didn't have power steering, so I like driving that one around a lot.
Oh.
She crashed that car
no.
while I was in it.
While you were in it?
Yeah. We were listening to. I even remember the CD we were listening to because it started skipping because she fucked up pretty stupidly. We were in the lane just to the right of the outermost left turning lane, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And the turning lane, the protected left turn went off, and we were like listening to the music, so we were kind of into that, and she thought that our light turned green too, so she slammed on the gas and ran right into the person in front of us.
Jesus.
Yep. It was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen anybody do in a car.
Oh my god. It seems like there wasn't enough space to get too fast, right?
No, but she stomped on the gas pedal.
Oh man.
Don't underestimate me.
Yeah, we were listening to No Doubt.
Yes!
The Kingdom album.
Excellent. That was a great
Early
album.
2000s, everybody was listening to that shit over and over.
Dude, I feel like I listened to that album just a little while ago.
Oh, I definitely do.
Yeah.
It's on my Spotify playlist.
Yep.
I usually hear a song from that album just about every once a week at least.
Mm-hmm.
All systems.
I learned how to play spider webs on bass. That was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Definitely got to get another bass guitar once I get to Arizona.
Good job, KOS-MOS.
Oh no! What the fuck?
She was supposed to kill it.
That seems pretty final. She became shards of crystal.
KOS-MOS just gone for the rest of the game.
She did.
She's gone. I feel like I missed one of the treasures that the little switch opened up.
Yeah?
I think so.
Fairly
certain. Maybe not enough to go back.
What is that? You got Pellegrino?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, is it something different?
Mm-hmm. I think it's the Whole Foods version of it.
Oh, have you tried Topo Chico?
I don't think so.
It's like Mexican mineral water that's been carbonated.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
I think it's around the same price as Pellegrino or Perrier. I forget if it's a little bit cheaper or not, but I've had it before. It's not bad.
Keep an eye out for it.
Where are we? Did we come out on the surface?
The 12 packs look like cases of beer.
Something must be floating out in space. This is... What's up, Shion? I've seen this place before. It's the place in my dream. Nephilim? Oh, my head.
Shion? Are you all right? What's wrong?
I'm fine. It's nothing.
She always says that.
Run Le Chateau.
Did you see the post that I made about the dream that I had last night?
Oh no, I don't think so.
I just remembered that I had it like halfway through the day, but I was dreaming that I was watching this. It was more like I was in the studio with it happening, but I was watching like a grind my gears type of show happening, and it was a fucking vampire as a host, talking about stuff that bothered him, specifically the influx of the word spoopy. Instead of spooky, people have been saying spoopy. And he's like, well, back in my day, you're a blah, 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 old man vampire. You know, like, it was ridiculous.
Fascinating dreams.
Right. That was an amusing one for sure.
Are those coffins? It's empty. Did some grave robbers get to it or something?
Indiana Jones.
I doubt there would be grave robbers in a place like this.
Space
That
Indiana
is
Jones.
strange.
Junior, look!
Junior!
What is it, Momo?
This coffin has the name Asher on it.
This one says Dina. You gotta be kidding me. They're all ES
Dina?
names.
That's not how you that's not how you pronounce that word. Dina.
Which one's this one? I want to know which one's like the dead one. Or the damaged one. Oh. Really? We just can't read the rest of them? Oh.
Huh.
Hold on a second. Inadvertently picked the right way to go.
Isn't that annoying? Reminds me of what you call it? Scary movie with the two signs. What is it? Imminent danger or for sure death or whatever,
Yes!
and total safety.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice if you were able to see the branching paths, like, this is the plot, this is the extra stuff.
Rejuvenator M. Alright.
Really needed it. That was a
Actually,
hell of a different path just for that one thing. What?
What?
The invisible wall just decided to kick in out of nowhere.
Oh. I feel like there's nothing else here.
Ba-doop.
Oh. Just did nothing.
This chair is seeing its last days. I'm throwing this thing out when I leave. So it's getting holes in it. The leather's cracking. Or the fake leather, whatever it is. First stream in the new place, I'll probably be on some stupid, like, plastic lawn chair. Until I get a real desk chair.
This is the place from KOS-MOS' subconscious domain. But why is it here?
It's a wonky cross.
Do you know this location?
No. My memory contains no data regarding our current location.
Yeah. You've never been here since you were developed. What does this all mean?
Reminds me of the place data comes from.
Mm.
Arcadian resource. What?
Tell us.
Uh-oh. This isn't good.
T-ELOS? Why is she here?
Tell us why she's here.
The time of awakening has arrived.
Wait a minute. What is she?
She's KOS-MOS.
So that's the T-weapon? Someone has a twisted sense of humor, making her look exactly like KOS-MOS.
This presence. But wait, she can't be.
A simple doll that doesn't even understand its reason for existence.
Oh no.
To ensure that I continue to exist as myself. KOS-MOS. I'm going to destroy you.
Why does her being alive hinder her being alive?
Who knows?
I don't think that makes sense.
Ether drive!
Machine human.
Strong to beam, weak to... No idea what that is. Some kind of purple mass.
Throw purple rocks at her. Yeah, why is everybody taking on KOS-MOS? Oh! Magdalene 16.
Ether drive!
Circuitry is gonna name her new pet salamander KOS-MOS. I know it.
Ether drive!
Oh, T-ELOS is in Chronicles too? I
Oh,
didn't
really?
know that. I just saw KOS-MOS. Are there stories, backstories, or whatever, Ubicore rewritten at all for their roles in Chronicles? Or is it just like, you know who I am, you know where I'm from? I'm back, baby. That kind of a thing. As far as I remember, in Final Fantasy Tactics, they don't really explain Cloud.
No.
He's just there.
Well, he's the secret character.
Right. But, like, they're not like... it's Cloud Strike from Final Fantasy VII. Hello. They just... Are they like that? I can't actually remember. But they don't, like, say anything about him that contradicts, you know, like, stuff from his original game. Oh, see? Ubicore went right to that as well. I didn't even see that he was talking about that. Nice. We're on the same wavelength, buddy. So do you have to do a whole bunch of work, Ubicore, to get those two characters? Because I remember for Tactics, it was kind of a really out of the way task to get Cloud, as far as I remember. It was annoying because he starts at level 1, and everyone's all good by then. You don't want to start at level 1.
KOS-MOS,
Oh jeez.
surrender and become part of me.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
She want to be like, is this like a cell situation?
First.
Does she need?
Uh-oh. Preparing for special attack.
Oh boy. Oh my god, Ubicore, that sounds horrible. Why would they make it so hard? Ow!
Oh shit!
You can't join her if
KOS-MOS
she's
got
dead.
wrecked!
Like, violently.
Guarding did nothing.
Restart confirmed.
Owie! The guarding, it does nothing. Open that ether circuit. Uh-oh.
Well, no one has a particularly high break gauge.
Come on, T-ELOS. Stop being so mean.
Ooh, nice.
Good, that was good. Oh.
I like her dodge.
Yeah.
You just gotta attack Jin.
That's okay, I suppose. Come on.
There.
This is where you die.
Oh boy.
You did that last time.
And wrecked her. Well, I guess you know there's no need in guarding. You might as well kick her ass.
Well, I think kind of what you're supposed to try to do is probably break. But we've made no progress on her break gauge.
Eliminated.
Break yourself. Oh god.
Oh, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was bad, but it wasn't a death.
I do really like that move. So ridiculous.
It's pretty brutal looking. Oh, you of course says Ziggy can break well in this fight.
Hmm.
Well, she's almost dead.
Almost.
Close to it.
Nice.
Ether drive!
Ether drive!
Nope.
Oh no. Broke.
Bork.
Here!
Unable to continue combat. Shutting down systems.
She did.
Here!
Combat mode restart confirmed.
Ether drive!
Don't interfere.
Ugh. God.
Damn.
It's getting so cheap.
She is.
Ether drive!
Cool. Oh.
Here!
Don't interfere.
Here!
Don't interfere.
Go on. Still alive.
Oh, shoot.
Miss. Oh my goodness. Finally. Kind of surprising that that party could take T-ELOS at all, based on, you know, like, seeing how badass she was in that cutscene before. Like, she was able to mop the floor with everything.
Is it over? Ha! Some top secret weapon that thing was.
Xion, the enemy unit's output is 4.75 times higher than mine. Therefore, we are at a clear disadvantage.
What? Wait, what do you mean?
I am going to delay the enemy unit.
We got a T-1000 situation.
What the? Even after all those attacks, she's still completely unharmed?
See, that makes sense now. And now fucking KOS-MOS gonna get ripped in half. Sick. No. Oh. Makes me want to watch the end of Ghost in the Shell. Fights that tank.
Mm-hmm.
That's some cool stuff.
Why are they watching? They should be getting away.
It's useless.
Right?
We've already completely analyzed her combat patterns.
Why are you here? What do you mean, analyzed? Do you mean that test?
It's probably against both of your wills. But it's KOS-MOS's fate to be destroyed by T-ELOS in this place.
How can you even say that to me? Why are you and T-ELOS even here to begin with?
The answer is simple. My job is to observe you.
Dun, dun, dun.
Testament?
You have no time to be surprised. The princess is losing.
No, KOS-MOS. Still kicking. Oh.
I will only last 140 seconds with my current capacity. Please hurry.
No way! I refuse to leave you behind.
Super good.
This is a really good cutscene.
Break your arm off! Ooh, dragon throw. Why are they still there?
KOS-MOS!
Oh.
Damn you!
KOS-MOS needs an overhaul.
For real.
KOS-MOS, what is the actual reason for your existence?
I was
You
built.
are nothing more than an empty vessel. How pathetic. You'll never be able to accomplish anything. Return
What?
to dust so that I may truly awaken.
What is that?
A phase transfer cannon? She's gonna fire it at this close range? KOS-MOS!
I live bark.
KOS-MOS! But why? KOS-MOS! No! Please stop!
I am order. Not you, KOS-MOS.
Jesus.
KOS-MOS is...
Whoa! What the hell is that light?
KOS-MOS, no!
Now, reveal yourself to us. Show us your spark of life.
What's that? What is going on? Unable to determine. The hypersphere has suddenly begun to contract.
The gravity variation is too great. We'll be pulled in. We have to leave this area immediately.
Little Master, please respond! Little Master!
There was definitely some Testament-looking guys in Xenogears.
Yep.
It has
I don't remember their names either, though.
once again in the same place.
I forgot what they were called. There was one that showed up that was just Miang in costume.
Yes, yes.
Save the game?
Yes.
Don't mind if I do. Wilhelm. Yeah, Mr. Mysterious.
He's just the CEO of Vector. No big deal.
Oh, well, I'm not clicking it, though.
It's beautiful. It's hard to believe that somewhere out there in that sea of stars, planets are being destroyed by the Gnosis phenomenon.
In the distant past, people were forced into space by unavoidable circumstances. 4,000 years since then, they never encountered any life forms they could call neighbors. Just when everyone had given up and assumed that humans were alone in the universe, the Gnosis approached us in order to erase mankind from the cosmos.
My grandfather used to say that all of creation has a meaning and purpose, and that's why we're allowed to exist in the universe. If that's true, then perhaps we are fated to perish. Maybe the universe itself is rejecting us.
Maybe we are the ones that are rejecting the universe by trying to change that fate.
Is that why you built KOS-MOS?
The planet where I was born was destroyed by the Gnosis. I lost my mother there as well. I was the only one that survived. Sometimes, I don't know if what I'm doing is to atone for not being able to do anything, or to take revenge against those who took everything from me. But I can say that even if the universe desires otherwise, she is our hope.
I think I understand how you feel. I lost my parents on Milsha.
Xian.
Why am I here? What should I be doing? Where am I going? It's as if everything is hidden in a deep fog on a distant shore. But right now, if that's where hope lies, I want to grant your wish.
Maybe.
Is this pendant your mother gave you?
The path I'm walking may be a mistake. I don't know for sure. Will you walk down
Yeah,
this
in the
path
opening
with me?
cutscene, that was Kevin as like a little boy.
Oh, Kevin.
Shia, are you feeling joy?
Joy? Yes. I'm happy. Very happy.
Happy?
I feel fulfilled.
By this memory?
Yes, it's a wonderful memory. The days I spent with him, feelings of warmth. I want to stay like this forever.
Forever.
Even if I were to be born again.
Eternally.
Over and over.
Over and over.
Over and over.
And over?
But
This is some Nexus shit.
Udu's like, you lost me.
where am I? We went into the hypersphere to rescue the Elsa, and then T-ELOS and KOS-MOS. KOS-MOS, where is everyone? Oh, where am I?
Poor KOS-MOS.
Yeah, she got her ass stomped. Well, her chest stomped. With splorch.
Ah, yes. That's what I need.
I think Urdu lives within us all.
Ooh.
Do? 7 moons. So that Panzer Dragoon video I sent you, did you know any of that stuff before?
Not the in-depth, like, development details that they had.
Nice.
But I was aware of the other
It's always
Panzer
fun to learn
Dragoon
about that
games.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. It's always nice to find out that, like, one of your favorite games had, like, an interesting development cycle.
Right? Like, I didn't know that they had worked on that game for 3 years. And I guess 3 years at that time is an eternity for game development.
Yeah, I think so. Circuitry, was it you that were saying that Cyberpunk 2077 is today's E.T. the arcade, the E.T. the video game? Because if you did, it's completely true. Because I mean, it was rushed out way ahead of its completion date to meet the Christmas deadline, and it's a disaster. You would never say. Someone said it then.
Wait.
Because I heard that maybe my brain said it to me. Because I'm pretty sure that I think it's pretty accurate. It wouldn't be that mean to E.T.
Why did you do that? Oh, sorry. I thought you were an enemy.
Could you get off me?
Oh, sorry.
I'm glad everyone's okay.
Actually,
We can't find KOS-MOS or the crew of the Elsa. I'm sure they were transported with us.
I don't know about that.
Transported? Do you mean a warp transfer?
Yeah. We don't know where we are yet, but it was probably that light.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was a different kind of rushed. It's rushed in terms of like 4 weeks, maybe 3, maybe 5 weeks of development. I think it was. It was way not enough. No, the specifics of how bad of a fuck up it was are different. That's for sure. But I think it's gonna go down in history along with E.T. As some of the most disappointing game releases.
Yeah, I'd love to hear some of like the internal disputes.
Right? Maybe like I don't know. I'm sure there was some craziness going on though. There's probably plenty of stories to be heard and angry developers to be listened to.
The shocking thing was, not with Cyberpunk, but Final Fantasy 16, and apparently how close it's supposed to be in development. Like, honestly, anything from Squaresoft I'll take with a huge grain of salt. But it's potentially to be released in 2021.
Whoa. Is it another online game, or is it a standalone?
I think it's standalone. I don't think it's online.
Good. Just really need to keep it.
Because 15 took like a decade, and I think it's because they kept starting over, and it got so bad that I don't know if this was like staged or if it forced Square's hand, but rumors started coming out that the game was canceled. And that it wasn't actually going to be released at all.
So
and that's finally
no, we have it here.
Yeah, when Square like showed off some more stuff on it and actually started commenting on it.
Do you know when they're gonna have another Final Fantasy VII?
Oh,
for the
that remake? I don't. I mean, presumably 2021 also.
Really?
I would imagine.
That'd be nice.
Because I think sales of the remake were astronomical.
Yeah, I heard that it did very well all around. I still want to play it, but that's one of the games that I could probably wait till like all of them are out.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
just get like a good deal on a pack for all three.
Mm-hmm. And Ubicore, I totally agree. Back to Panzer Dragoon Saga.
Same.
From that video that you sent, I guess I'm not necessarily surprised now that I think about it, but I never knew that there wasn't any graphics engine that they could work off of. So they basically had to build their own because there was no game that did 3D modeling like that.
I didn't know that either. And they're coming from a background of not having ever made an RPG before too, so they don't have any like know-how for that specifically. Obviously, that would be more beneficial to have. Yeah, Ubicore. Final Fantasy had to do what it did, I think. It had to happen eventually just because, like, you're gonna really have, like, 30 plus games where everyone just takes turns selecting attack and you know, you gotta change it up eventually. But everybody does like that. I mean, not everybody, but plenty of people still do like that kind of gameplay. So someone else, it was time to pass the torch, I think, for that style, and it's been passed. I would love it if Capcom returned to the Resident Evil roots. Although I heard that the last one that came out, that 7, I think it was pretty close to the original stuff. I haven't played it yet. I heard it was a lot more restrictive with its inventory management and the space that you had for stuff you can carry. Oh yeah, and then I have the remake too for Resident Evil 2. I just never finished it because I've been playing it on the hardest mode, and Mr. X is an asshole. Honestly, though, if they took it even further back to the roots and made it third person, I think I would like that even more.
You want the tank controls back?
I kind of do. But like, even if they went to like Resident Evil, maybe they did like a hybrid of Resident Evil 4 controls, where it's just like right behind your shoulder. Just like third person, but you know, just kind of just up and back a little bit, and then whenever you're aiming, you get the reticle. But inventory like they used to have, you know, you don't have a giant attaché case. You just have a couple pockets.
Try again in 10 years.
I still gotta give it a chance. We record number 7. I plan to, but it's not like a priority at the moment for me. Maybe I'll do it next Halloween season.
Half fire, half ice damage. Interessante.
Looks fun, let's do it!
Looks fun!
Let's do it.
this song by Front 242 that starts off by some guy saying, "Let's do it," and then the song starts up. So whenever I hear that out of context, the song starts playing in my head.
It's just...
I'm excited to get that music from Yu Yu Bakura if you have any more, and also from Circuitry, so that I can start playing it in my Fallout streams, because I really think that'll make it a lot easier and more entertaining, and stuff to talk about too. You know, like, ooh, what's this song? Let's discuss it. Whatever. Talking points are always good. I think of Ronnie rapping. For Let's Do It. Awesome. There's this song that we would play at the arcade, well, that Circuitry would play all the time at the arcade. I don't even remember who did it, but it was some novelty song rapping as if he was Ronald Reagan in the White House.
Oh, that's
called
awesome.
Ronnie's Rap. That's what's really funny.
Here I am.
Rapping to you from that big White House. Oh, you just reminded me, your Circuitry. I gotta look up that RoboCop song. RoboCop, dance till you drop. It's really good. I gotta put it on my Spotify.
I want to listen to that.
It's funny and it's entertaining. It's by Sleaze Boys.
Sleaze
Right.
Boys.
Attacking!
Alright, got it.
Yeah.
Everybody listen to this song. You now have 15 seconds to comply.
Is that how it starts?
Well, no, but yes. It starts off with the clip of Ed 209 telling you to put the weapon down. You have 15 seconds to comply. and then the song starts up, but it is delightful.
I get a tenure!
Another reach.
Yeah, it's a classic Ibukor.
What?
Don't underestimate me.
It's from it's an upload. It's a YouTube video from 2007. Although I mean, this is from the 80s, I think, like the song itself.
Go back to your own world.
Holy hell! It was uploaded in 2007, and it's only got 168,000 views.
It's not
Nobody knows about the Sleaze Boys. That's unfortunate. You gotta spread the word. Man, now I'm gonna listen to this and listen to a bunch of like craft work and stuff after this, probably.
Just a scratch.
What?
Oh.
It can't be. That's impossible. Jin!
What's wrong, Xion?
That's impossible.
Can't be.
But it is. There's no mistaking it. That's Labyrinthos.
Labyrinthos? From Miltia?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it destroyed during the conflict?
Yeah, I can't believe it either. But there's no doubt about it. If that exists, that means we're on Miltia at least 15 years ago.
Do you mean we're in the past?
I don't know about that. We were in the past when we dove into KOS-MOS' subconscious.
I think maybe the past is in the present.
Yes, that might be possible as well.
Did you ever think of that, guys? We brought it here.
Dude, this game's definitely the best out of the series so far.
And it's the most mindfucky so far too.
Treasure.
And in not in a not really confusing way. It's just like good writing.
Well, that was confusing. Where's that treasure? Down there somewhere?
And there is a little bit of confusing stuff, and especially at the beginning, because they're filling in the gaps between the last game and the game before.
Go, doggies, go.
This game and the last game, that is. They stay focused.
Ow.
Ew. It's a gross name. Blast Feeler.
Blast Feeler. Oh, snap.
He did?
Yeah, he one-shot it. That wasn't that good.
No.
Stop that.
Keep your Blast Feeler off me. Yeah, the battle system in this one's way better. The first one didn't really have any problems in my opinion, except some of the moves took a little longer than they needed to.
Just a scratch.
But this one's miles better.
Yeah, I like the battle system in the first one. That didn't bother me.
There was nothing egregiously wrong with it, like there were with the second one. There's more feels in this one.
Attack!
Ooh, he missed.
What if he missed? Yeah. For Panzer Dragoon Saga, the one that you want to play, that's what it's called, right? Saga.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to have played the first ones?
I don't think so.
Have you played the other ones?
I think I played the first Panzer Dragoon.
Oh, okay.
And then I might have played Orta.
Hmm. Well, okay. I just wonder how lost I'm going to be when we start that one up.
I think 0% lost.
Good. Cool. Excellent.
Yeah, there should be no reason to be lost. Because I think this story is self-contained.
Don't challenge my ability to not pay attention to stuff.
Oh, well, that. I can't
yeah, that's a different problem.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I got it already.
A good palate cleanser. Yeah, from our banquet of Xeno.
Right? We're gonna have to move on to like other RPGs.
Consider streaming Cyber Shadow when it comes out, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I really ought to consider that kind of a thing when I'm choosing a game to stream, because like, I mean, I just kind of do whatever I feel like playing, really, but like if I want to get some more traffic out on this channel, it would be good to do something that I would play eventually anyway, but just play it when it's hot, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it seems like I'd want to play Cyber Shadow anyhow. So and I think you're right, Ubicore does seem to be up my alley. I'm looking at some more.
Oh wow, this added a bunch of shit. Interesting.
Bunch of shit. We like the shit.
Like if you don't get that item, do you just not get these skills?
It's only $15. Diggity dang. Yeah. Have you seen footage or pictures of Cyber Shadow?
Mm-mm.
It looks badass. It looks like a Ninja Gaiden type of game.
Gunshots! Over there!
Let's go.
Ubicore, you tell me. I think I'm seeing this correct. Is it like a Metroidvania as well? Looks like there's a lot of different pathways and stuff.
Jin!
Quiet.
No, that's level based. Okay.
Damn
Alright,
it.
cool.
I can't die before I rendezvous with the main unit.
Oh, it's the same people who did Shovel Knight, so they apparently know what they're doing.
Looks like they're against Federation soldiers.
What do you want to do? It's not going to last long.
We can't just abandon someone who's hurt. Let's help.
Well, even if it's not a Metroidvania type game, it's I mean, friggin' Ninja Gaiden was a level-based game anyway.
Get in my way!
So it's cool. It's against.
Ow.
Well, we got like 23 minutes. The counter on the stream reset when we lost connection, so it was throwing me off. Oh man.
It's just a scratch.
Good job, Jen.
Right. He tanked him.
Who the hell are you? Drop your weapons. I'll shoot you if you don't follow.
Black.
It can't be. Lieutenant Virgil?
Virgil? The Testament?
Yes, he looks a little different, but there's no doubt it's him.
Before the drugs.
How do you know my...
He's hurt.
Don't touch me!
Oh, don't move and let me treat your wound.
What should we do?
We help him. What else?
Kill him now
But
so he
he's
can't be a
testament,
problem later.
right? Don't ask
Yeah,
me.
give him a biosphere.
His wounds are serious. If we don't do something soon...
We can't leave him here.
Yes. At any rate, let's find a safe location. Momo, please lend me a hand. I'm going to stop the bleeding.
Okay.
That should do it. Let's hurry and get him somewhere he can rest.
Couldn't get his gun. He left it on the ground, I saw it. Damn game.
Okie dokie.
When does this game come out anyway?
Is someone there?
It's Feb.
That's... Feb?
Yeah. Oh. Hello.
Hey, wait!
Shion!
We're
Virgil's
January
getting worse.
26th.
His condition is critical. We have to find somewhere to treat him, quickly.
But where?
Wait. There should be a church up ahead.
A church?
Yes, when I woke up in this forest, I felt strange. But if this is Milsha, and that's Feb, then this is a place I know well. If we follow her, we should arrive at an old church.
There's no time to hesitate. Let's carry him there.
Do it. Look at this game for the Switch, Bravery Default 2.
Okay.
I think it might have already come out, or it comes out in like January or something.
Bravery Default 2, initial release date, February 26, 2021.
Excellent. I've been
Does
wanting
this
to play that.
Is it a turn-based RPG?
Yep.
We saw this place in KOS-MOS' subconscious.
Let me give it a
I
look-key.
met Fabronia
Key-loo.
here.
Oh, and see, if you didn't
Place
play the
holds a lot
first
of
one,
memories for me and Feb.
you wouldn't
You can
remember
rest
this
inside
scene.
here. Let's go.
Because like this scene and like that church is when you dive into KOS-MOS.
Oh, okay, okay.
Is anyone there? We have an injured person.
Ugh. Not a big fan of these
May we get a
graphics,
rest
Ben.
Oh, they seem fine.
For Bravery Default.
It's little Shion.
They're all like chibi stuff.
We've got guests!
Which, I
That's-
mean, it's not my favorite, but I could be okay with it eventually.
What's all the noise? Who are you people? Well, what's going on?
I'm from the future.
someone hurt nearby. His wounds are serious and we can't move him, so we came here.
Someone hurt? Oh no! Hurry, this way!
Fabronia, wait! This man is a Federation soldier. Do you realize what you're doing?
I'm saving a
Enemy
life.
soldier, but he's still hurt.
I don't think that's a good idea. You're a UTIC organization Realian, remember? It's bad enough that you're
Thanks
here
for
at
the
all.
plot.
UTIC?
Please, he's going to die.
I know. Take him to the back room.
But you're a UTIC Realian.
Maybe I should have Professor Mizrahi be a little more strict in the management of Realians. You're a valuable transgenic model. We can't lose you before your growth is complete.
I'm sorry, but I can't let him die.
Fabronia?
If you want to call the soldiers, go ahead.
Fine. I wouldn't want to cause a problem with your mental balance over something like this.
What a
I'll pretend I
jerk.
don't know about it. Her maintenance medical kit is outside. It's for Realians, but it should be better than
I
nothing.
don't know. This is like a young Kevin,
Thank you.
Yeah, seemed like it.
Don't mention it.
but then there seems
It's
to be
not
a
like he's
creepy
going to
age
live
difference
anyway.
between him and Shion.
Yeah. Well, he does look pretty young. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
like,
Shion's like 8.
like, okay, so if she's 8 and he's like 15,
Oh shit, I was gonna go with
Heavy
like
damage to
20.
his vital organs.
no, he looks like he's a little younger than that, I think, in my opinion. I mean, I hope, for Shion's sake. And then, you know, like...
He's a
and
cradle
then,
robber.
Like, 10 years go by and she's 18, he's 25, that's a little bit more regular.
Please, transplant the organs. What's missing?
That's true.
Transplant? No offense, but you're a Realian. There's never been a case of transplanting organs from a Realian to a human.
I'm a transgenic type. I was designed by Professor Mizrahi as a template for next generation Realians.
Unicorn
My
knows.
body composition is virtually identical to human beings. The cells should have an affinity for each other, so please.
Even if that's true, what about you? If we remove your organs, then you'll need transplants as well.
If we temporarily suspend my internal
2049?
circulation, I can last for several
Remind me,
hours.
what is that?
If I return to Labyrinthos during that time,
Please.
I can regenerate there. I'll be fine. Please, help
yeah,
him.
yes, I got it.
He's going to die. There's no other way.
Blade Runner.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking 2010, 2001 Space Odyssey. I'm like, is there another one in between 3010 or whatever it is? Yeah, 2049. I've wanted to see that one too for a little while.
Did the transplant go well?
No worries, Yubakor.
Yes. With that
Sorry, there's a
quack
delay.
surgeon, I wasn't too sure, but somehow he managed it. He's sleeping in the back now. Don't worry. The others are with him.
I see. Good.
You should rest here for a while. Replication may be finished, but your body cycle still hasn't returned.
Yes, I'll do that.
Thanks for saving him.
Fib, are you okay? Yes, I'm okay, Shion. Everything's fine.
Your name's Shion?
Yeah, did you and your friends come in that green ship?
Green ship?
You don't recognize
Green
yourself?
ship I've never seen before came down by the East Cave. You were on it, right?
Could that be the Elsa?
Yes, it makes sense for the Elsa to have been sent to the same place with us. We should check it out.
I can't believe you went and did this. question my supervision.
I did it on my own. I won't bring any trouble upon you.
I certainly hope not. It's about time for the organization to show up. Could I ask you all to leave? It's only going to complicate matters if you're here.
What about him?
Sorry, but he has to stay right here. There's going to be serious trouble if someone finds out I helped an enemy soldier. Once we're gone, you can do as you please.
All right. Xion, thanks for telling me about the ship.
Sure. Bye.
See, he's just a boy. Only a lad.
A wee lad. So maybe Xion's just short.
I mean, she looks like a little girl, whereas he looks like he's at least a teenager. Definitely an age difference there.
Can't do anything with this thing. We got like 8 minutes left.
All right.
Church.
Church.
Okay, so we go south to go east?
The mines of Moria.
Yeah.
We must go under the mountain. Yeah.
Oh, seriously.
The next destination. The scene from the Lord of the Rings when they go into the mines of Moria was, I always liked that a lot, specifically because like you heard of the mines of Moria in The Hobbit when you first read The Hobbit, and they don't go there, they just talk about it, and so you're like thinking about it, you know, the entire time. At least I was as a kid, like this place that's supposed to be horrible that like you never even get to see it up until then.
Sir, are you in charge of this place?
I feel like this guy looks like Old Man Bao. Was that his name? From Xenogears?
Like something's going on.
The one, like that hermit?
If you're not with you two,
Yeah.
then it's none of your business. Leave now.
I think it's the eyebrows.
I'm sorry, but we have our own business. We must go past here.
Past here?
I need some guy that looks like Hammer.
Have you come to investigate that ship?
Our friends are on board.
That's not going to be easy. My granddaughter Mai is investigating it now. But I imagine Utic soldiers are already crawling around inside.
Utic soldiers?
Yes. I'll never forgive Utic. They took everything. All the valuable resources from the mine. The livelihood of the people who depended on it. And even the life of my son, Tethla.
That's a name.
Indeed. Cave in.
Ah! A cave-in?
A cave-in.
This explosion was caused by weapons.
Well,
That's
still a cave.
Explosions. Yeah, exactly.
Time and again to avoid combat.
Loophole?
Loophole is the auto.
Cave-ins are specifically natural only.
Her father's soul lives on in that machine. Together with Loophole, she protects this land.
One autotech is hardly enough to take on you, Tick. What do you want to do?
Shion!
Sir, I'm afraid we have to go into those caves. Is that all right?
Should be fine. If you run into Mai, tell her to stop fighting and come back.
Will do. By the way, we never asked your name.
My name? It's Eisenmagus.
They all got interesting names in this part of town.
Mm-hmm. Got any cool stuff here? Nope.
Nope.
Ooh. Money.
Excellent.
Wait. We can sell some of it really quickly.
Indeed.
Bunch of salt pillars.
Oh.
Nice. Good chunk of change.
I'd play some Fallout after this if I didn't have to get working as soon as I wake up tomorrow. can't fuck around.
Same here. Back to work in the morning.
Oh yeah, it's Monday, huh?
It is.
Yep.
All right. Thank you,
So we're
everybody.
good? All right, yeah. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Oh, and I think it crashed again anyway.